So good. The bright side, isn't it? It's pretty good. Now there is a bright side to anxiety. Just bear with me. There are many symptoms, I guess, many different types of anxiety that manifest themselves in all different ways. Some is like a restlessness, like a rumbling all over your body. Sometimes like a freight train. Other times it's just getting stuck in a thought or a memory or a ending. How could I have ended that conversation? Or did I do that? Like double checking to multi-checking. Other things like that. For others, it's a complete spastic, like, oh, no. But it starts slow and then it starts building up. But at first they're like, okay, I'll try, okay, maybe. And then for others, it is a total drop. They just, oh no, you're not going to, that's not happening. I'm not about to do that. It's a complete drop. For others, it's just their breath gets completely messed up. They either hold their breath too long or they hyperventilate. The breath gets completely, that's a pure manifestation. My breathers, that one's a pure manifestation of how it feels, really. That lack of breath, that absolute sense of lack of control. There is no control. For others, it is a escalated version of that into a panic, into a complete, almost like convulsions, absolute panic attack. I have Man of No Ego playing. I don't know if you hear it, but I needed a little oomph to deliver this message. Because for some people, it's many things all at once as well. So they won't only experience one thing, but they'll experience many. And there's always, instead of addressing the why, instead of addressing the, what's going on? What are you feeling? Instead, it's let's take something, let's just do something. We're going to have to just do this in order to get rid of that. And okay, so I got to remember. But in some cases, there is absolutely no control. Like in the breath, for some in sweating, they will sweat bullets. They are so anxious that they turn into just a water fountain from the top of their head down. They become a sweat. Red face, everything. That's anxiety. For others, it's really the circulation, boy. It just stops. Their hands get cold, their feet get cold, but clammy. They've got the mustache of sweat. So it's very physical, is it not? It doesn't just have to be, I don't think I want to go to that party. It could be a little bit more. Just a bit. And I mean, it could disrupt a lot. And so self-medication in these cases is really not advised. Medication from Big Pharma is also without the therapy and the proper therapy. And let's be real, the really great therapists are very few. Most of them are like struggling to just survive, to just hold on. So what I'm saying is we are broken at times in a broken society. I don't see it as broken. I beg to differ. Because when you ask, why do you feel this way? Taking that question to the next level, deeper. Why are you uncomfortable with this? Why? When we really address what's going on with the person, and we really go, I don't know, I just feel like this. And you start exploring what senses those things are attached to. What are you really good at? Or what is the opposite of your energy's vibe? And you can now begin to build community better. You can now begin to communicate better. You can now, just from the know thyself. And for anybody not familiar with me who just found this anxiety thing, what the hell is she talking about? I work with a lot of Tantra and a lot of Taoist techniques and things like that. So anyway, I come across this a lot, even in my OnlyFans. Can I do that? OnlyFans.com, Shaktidurga me. OnlyFans.com, Shaktidurga me. See? Because I want to do you. Anxiety comes to me through my OnlyFans even because of a lot of men get very anxious about their sexual performance. And so it's going to have to be for adults only. Darn. But it had to be discussed because I only speak about what I know about. I only speak about what the teachings that I can pass on, that I have received. I can't, What are you in this vast universe? So I had to take a pause for a second because the other one had talking in the music. So it's very important to go into yourself, your own darkness. And I'll skip around in this because I told you I free flow. So I just deliver the message as pure as possible from my own experience and from knowledge shared. But go into the aspect of, is it people? Are you very ultra sensitive to other people's emotions? Are you simply more aware of your surroundings as a whole? Whereas one person may enter a room and feel a room with a chair, a couch, a very nice center table, beautiful art, a TV, and a minibar. And they think, oh, everything looks nice. Nice. I like it. However, somebody else that's very anxious senses the anger, senses the unwelcoming vibe, senses something's up, senses, let's say it's fancy old furniture, Senses like death, old people, senses stale. Or when people don't open the windows to their home ever, how you sense that stale air like in a hospital. So to some people, it isn't just walking into a room with a couch, a living room set, No, they're very, very in tune with their energy and their energy body, but so in tune with their own without even knowing. Well, so in tune with their own without realizing that they are, like the Buddha that realized finally that he was enlightened already. So it really, 10 minutes goes by so fast. So diving into your own darkness helps you to get into this realization and to really go into your own, just oddities. Can you sleep often? Do you? Are you sensitive to foods? Are you sensitive? How does your anxiety manifest? Does it manifest in something with your throat, your chest? Do you need to get something off your chest? This way we can know how to heal it. Where is it manifesting? Sweat, a lot of toxins, things like that. A lot of toxins that can be also spiritual junk. So you see, when we really embrace the anxiety, we can heal it. But it's, I guess, very, very difficult too. I never pass on teachings in a fake way, like do this and all your problems will be healed. You will bang and shag like you never have before. Yeah, you will, but you got to work for it. You got to do something. So with anxiety, the same thing. But genuinely, this is something and other things that we'll cover. And I guess this series that I've decided to just start, we'll see. I'm a catalyst like energy, so I change a lot. But this people feel is important because I help a lot of people with things like this. And I always take it a little level higher and higher and higher to allow yourself to see, to get to that cognitive level, that anxiety is not a bad thing. What is a bad thing is not acknowledging your feelings and feeling uncomfortable about how you experience your life, denying yourself. And, even do you feel angry a lot? Does your anxiety, get violent? Do you just lose control? I knew one person that would get so anxious on the road, he just had to go really fast, and almost kill himself every time. And if you get in that car with him, it was like he wanted to scare the shit out of you, and you were just like, what is wrong with you? So that's heavy enough, and it's almost 15 minutes. But it is very important to dive into that darkness. And we'll continue. And see, just embrace all these different perspectives. So important in these times. Especially if you want to feel the connection with everything else. Got to feel it with yourself first. And it might not be comfortable.